Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I did my eyebrows off cam so that we could save some time. And now I'm using a concealer to clean and make my eyebrows more defined and lifted. I also made my eyebrows a little bit darker than the usual because I think that ABGs have this defined eyebrow look. I'm applying the concealer with a really flat brush for a precise application. Now for the eyes, I'm going to prime it first with a concealer to cancel any discoloration and to have an even base for the eyeshadows that we're gonna put on. For today's eye look, I'm gonna be using the Dream Street palette from ColourPop, and I'm gonna start with the shade Shooting Star. Using a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to apply the shade all over the lid but focusing mainly onto my crease. Switching to a smaller tapered brush, I'm going to apply the shade Potion onto the outer corners of my eyes and really wing it to have that smoky liner effect. Now I'm going back to the first brush to blend any harsh lines. Next, I'm applying the shade Elfish with a pencil brush to make the line even darker and smokier. Now I'm applying a shimmer shade called Sweet Dreams on the center of my eyelids and also on the inner corner. Going back to the second brush, we're going to blend any harsh lines. Next, I'm tight lining my eyes with my favorite gel eyeliner from CANMAKE. Now moving on to the most essential and critical part of this makeup look, we're going to create an even wing liner. Alright, now we're moving on to the lashes, and I'm gonna curl and put on a little bit of mascara before I pop on some lashes. I applied the primer onto the center of my face, and now I'm moving on to the foundation. I'm currently loving this foundation from NARS, and I'm only gonna be using 2 pumps of it and applying it with a beauty sponge. For the concealer, I'm going to use the same product and blend it in with the sponge as well. After that, I'm going to set it with a loose setting powder from MERCIER, and I'm also going to set the sides of my nose. Now I'm going back to the eyes, and with a bullet brush, I'm going to apply the shade Shooting Star onto my lower lash line. And then switching to a pencil brush and applying the shade Potion even closer to my lower lash line. Next, I'm applying a cream gel liner onto my waterline, and this one is from ColourPop. Moving on to our base makeup, I'll be contouring my face with this Sculpt Bronze Duo from TEVIANT. Since I didn't set the outer perimeter of my face, I'm going to stamp this product first and then blend it. Now be careful when using this product because it's very pigmented, so I suggest that you use a light hand when using this and just slowly build the color to get the intensity that you want. I'm also putting a little bit on my temples and also sculpting my jawline. For my blush, I'll be using a product from the same line, and I'm going to apply it along my cheekbones and bring it upwards to give my face a lifted look. Next, I'm using the Glow to Glass Duo in the shade Florid and applying it onto the high points of my face. And then I went back to the Sculpt Bronze Duo to contour my nose. Using a brown liquid eyeliner, I'll be adding and accentuating some of my beauty marks, and I know that this is an unnecessary step, but you can just totally skip this part. Lastly, for the base, we're going to finish it off with a setting spray and moving on to the lips. Here, I'm just lightly overlining my lips with a pencil lip liner from Rimmel London. And lastly, I'm putting on some lipstick from Sunny's Face, which is my favorite lipstick brand. Alright, now that I'm done with the makeup, I'm just gonna let down my hair, put on some accessories, and pop on some contact lenses, and we're done!